What's up, Steven? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Rodney? Initializing trophy set. Scholar the first sin. What's up, Jaden? Welcome. I don't really sleep all that much, Steven. Not lately. Sometimes I have my bouts of just not being able to sleep. It's been like that for the last couple months, honestly. What's up, Andre? Welcome. So it's no death, no bonfire. I was doing it last night on PC, but the game crashed and got rid of the King's Ring literally when I got the King's Ring, so I couldn't progress any further in the game, and I didn't die. But for some reason, I couldn't get the King's Ring, which was pretty stupid. It was a stupid way to end that run. Yep, closer and closer, man.
Stay a while and listen. Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, I was going ham. I was doing really good in the run. We were going to finish it. We were literally at the last leg of it. And that's when everything went to shit. Literally, because the computer turned off while I was playing. Which I'm going to reboot the computer completely this weekend on Sunday. Probably just reinstall Windows from scratch. See where I stand with that. I don't know what's going on. It might be an update thing. I thought it was settings. I know it's not the processor. I know it's not the graphics card. Because I could run Dark Souls 2 and stream it at the same time for the longest period of time. So, and I have an advanced computer compared to the one I had like a year ago. So, thanks, Dale. I appreciate it. What's up, Elijah? So yes, there's no death, no bonfire. Still doing club? No, it's not club. It's whatever I can get my hands on. It's no death, no bonfire. So we just need a weapon. It doesn't matter what the weapon is. We can beat the game with any weapon, so. That was a no upgrades run that got screwed up too, so that was a completely different run from this one. It's not choppy over here on this side.
Stay a while.
Yeah, I'm not having trouble, Jaden. I'm not seeing any problems.
Stay a while and listen.
If it's Facebook stuff, man, I don't want to have to leave this platform. Are you guys still there, or is there something wrong? I need to know right now. Please let me know. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, I think it's a Facebook thing, man. I don't know what's up with that. Cause not on my end. My PC, my internet, everything's working fine. I don't know what the hell's going on. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are doing good. We're very close to 200 no death runs. Very fucking close to 200 of them. Even got the forces of nature acting against me, obviously, which is something I'm used to. So it never happened in MySpace. Tom was my friend on MySpace. He's my only friend.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, that might be the best bet if it goes to shit.
Stay a while and listen.
No Death King, I guess, Sean, maybe? Well, I do have the most recorded no death runs. I think that's probably the thing. I don't consider myself a king or anything like that, though. I'm just a guy who does a lot of no death runs. I appreciate it. I have to be, man. I have to be humble. Because I'm grateful for where I am, man. I have to be. That's just how I am.
Stay a while and listen.
No, you can level in this game without hitting Bonfire, Philip. Dark Souls 1 would be the one you can't level in. I've done Soul Level 1 No Death No Bonfire before, though. That one's on YouTube. So I've done the run you're talking about. How do you level without bonfires? In this game, you use the maiden, the Emerald Herald. She can level you. The same with Dark Souls 3. I mean, technically, it's not a no bonfire run. I did Shrine Bonfire only, and you use the Firekeeper to level, pretty much.
Stay a while and listen.
You just don't use the bonfire. What's up, Don? Welcome. That's right, Jaden. Correct. How about literally a no controller run? You only move the character using your fucking mind. I like that idea. It's crazy. Butter, Jaden. Butter, butter, butter. I'm just waking up. I just drink my coffee right now. Hopefully I wake up properly.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, I'm already feeling less static here on PS5 than I was on PC last night. It's really weird. I don't really need that. I mean, I could grab it, but I think I'll play it safe. Last time I almost died there.
Stay a while and listen.
What's up, Mel? Tickle me Elmo.
While in mission.
You know, the thing is if I did a Guitar Hero run, it would probably only be a no death run. Because a lot of people have done the Guitar Hero run.
Stay a while in mission.
I'd have to up the ante to bring something to the table. Literally. Thanks for the Shrek, Rodney. Alright, I need to make sure this part goes smoothly. Okay, they're far away, which is nice, actually.
Stay a while in mission.
Drum pad run? Bearsley already did that run, Mel. Like 10 years ago? Something like that. Bearsley did all those runs already. Did all the Rock Band stuff. I'm doing good. Retro control pad. What I really need to do is the tomatoes run, but I can't. So I'll probably end up doing the butter knives run instead. Because the butter knives will be less squishy and won't break halfway through a stream. Because the tomato run was a good idea, and I got pretty far when I was practicing, but the tomatoes aren't good. They just break so fast and are useless. Mobile run, yeah, we were talking about this, huh? This was a thing. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me about that. Though we need slow internet.
Stay a while in mission.
Because it makes it worse. Banana pad run. Bearsley, what do you call it? Twerking Yoshi did that run already, Don. I would, but Twerking Yoshi did it. Oh, I just fucking burped. Jesus. With an air bubble, my god, that hurt. Thanks, Joshua. Cantaloupe run? You can't do that. You mean cut cantaloupe, yeah, but I don't know if you could touch the actual cantaloupes. I mean, I don't really need to level my decks yet. So I'll just go to 15 here. I think that's all we need. I'm pretty sure. Trash fruit pad run. Flex, do different things. Thanks for the stars, Jesse. Beat Saber run? It's probably possible. It probably is. I would have to figure out how that works. I have to get my PC like properly like working before. to figure all that shit out. I still want to do the steering wheel run. Steering wheel's pretty cool. The trucker run. Oh, Michael. Terry Crews. Yeah, Terry Crews is a big dude. He's a big man. Hip thrust run. Dude, I would not be able to win. I already know. Joshua, thanks for the gifted sub, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, some guy was in chat last night. He's like, this game can be beaten in 34 minutes. All like, what do you call it, edgelord-ish. And I'm like thinking in my head, it could actually be beaten in 14 minutes. That's the world record. That's what I told him. I was like, well, this isn't a speed run. This is a no death, no bonfire run. So the world record for no death, no bonfire is 1 hour and 30 minutes. The speed run record in the game is 14 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm like, I don't know what you're quoting here, but you either haven't followed enough professional Dark Souls players or you don't know what you're talking about. That's what I was thinking in my head. There are 3 dudes here. That's not good at all. You can't choose who the gifted sub goes to, unfortunately. It just chooses for you. Facebook does. For whatever reason. It's pretty stupid that way. One by your name? I don't know. I can't see it on my thing, man. I can't see it. I just see your name, Sean. What does it say? +1? Is that what it says? Damn, Joshua. Thanks for the gifted sub, dude. I appreciate it very much. I don't know why I grabbed both of those. I just need this. Literally just need this. So all I've been listening to, it's not the internet, man. It's Facebook, James. I don't know what the hell's going on with Facebook, but it's not the internet. Tell people to behave? Alright, fair enough. So the only song I literally have been listening to on repeat is a song called Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. I've literally listened to this like all day and all night for like the last 3 days. I'm not joking. I listened to this song over and over. And I heard it a while ago. I heard it like 2 months ago. But for some reason, the last like 3 days, I've just been listening to it nonstop. I do not know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. Was by chance. It could have been by chance, yes. She hurts people so bad. I've heard that. What is the deal with that? I don't know the story. I don't know that. I've heard she can be a bitch. I don't know about this. Tomato Nation spam. PlayStation 6. Yes, on PlayStation 6. Get your stompies out. Go ahead. Tomater, thanks for the stars, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the stars, buddy. Already making better versions on PS5? What are you talking about? Somebody's shooting fireworks outside. What the fuck? It really does, though. Sean, it really does. Dude, you know, the thing is that song Happier by her is so good, but it's so fucked up. Like that whole other, like a whole other part of that album is very, very depressing. But the reason why is because it's about one specific breakup. And I wish most of the music was more like upbeat, depressed, you know, kind of like The Police, as opposed to just being depressing. The Forest of Finland, kind of, yeah. What's up, Patrick? Have you guys seen the preview for Archthrones, sorry. The Archthrones mod for Dark Souls 3? The Amazon Rainforest. It's a long shot. Yeah, I love Olivia Rodrigo, dude. Yeah, I really like her music. It's fucking amazing. She's good. She's really good. It's my favorite too, man. It's my favorite Dark Souls game. It's not my favorite Souls game, but it's my favorite Dark Souls game. So I agree with you there. I cut my hands up real bad on the blackout. Seriously? I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's fucking terrible. Which is why people always wait. I mean, Bloodborne's coming out, so I don't know if that's what you're talking about. You're talking about the remaster of Bloodborne or not, but Bloodborne is supposed to come out. I'm pretty excited for Bloodborne. Work is gonna blow. Forrest Gump run, yeah. Use no stimulus to buy mine. Roommate took my drugs. What? I don't even know what's going on in chat. I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about. You guys are crazy. What's today? That game again? The Bloodborne X Devil May Cry game? Fuck. Fuck. I don't know. There's a couple of different ones coming out. There's that Secrets of Peace coming out. Bleak Faith is coming out. What else is coming out? There's a couple different Souls-like type games coming out, which probably won't scratch the itch because they never do, but I'm still gonna buy them. And then there's also a Mortal Shell DLC coming out finally, which took 1,000 years, but it's finally fucking coming out. Oh, fuck. I thought I was going to blow that shit up. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's good RNG, dude. Thanks. Appreciate it. And the Twilight Herb, you fuck. Thank you. There's a lot of reputable sources saying that it's going to be released, because if you think about how bad it is to play at 24 frames per second on a modern game, especially since it's available on PS5 in the first place, they're probably going to change it, dude. It makes sense. I don't know if it's going to be on PC like the bullshit says, because I doubt that. I highly doubt that, honestly. But that sucks. I got past my broke stage and living life as a gamer. Yes, sir! The come up has come up. That's fucking crazy. That sounds like a terrible experience, Sean. That's like a nightmare. That's like a Candyman scene in the movie Candyman. Yeah, I know that. I would still rather it be at 60 frames, dude. Like it wouldn't hurt much just to create a patch even, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Sam? Welcome. It really wouldn't like hurt them to create a patch at least.
Stay a while and listen.
You played any MMOs? Not for a long time, Sam. Like a fool? Yeah, I get you. Walking around the front yard? What? The fuck? I haven't played an MMO in a very long time. It's been a very, very long time since I played any MMO. I can't even remember. I think the last one I played was Neverwinter Nights, or Neverwinter, excuse me. Dungeons and Dragons Neverwinter. I think that was the last one I played. And that was a long time ago. Like a long time ago. But I have been offered a sponsorship for what's it called? That Mobile Legends game. $200K, Jesus. Yeah, exactly. Like, I want to play Bloodborne, but I want it to be not gross when I play it. I love the game. I love the design. I love everything about it, but I hate the fact that it looks like dog shit when you're playing it. Like, I love it to death, man. I just hate that it looks like dog shit. Additional content. I don't know if they'll do that. I mean, that's asking for a bit much. I'll just be happy with 60 frames, dude. Honestly. And higher res textures. Yeah, chalices are pretty hard. They're pretty difficult. But some of the bosses that people say they have trouble with are really easy in Chalice dungeons. Like the Tumerian Queen or whatever her name is. All she does is squirt blood, really. I mean, no hitting a boss is different than beating the boss, sir. So if you're asking about like standard play, yeah, it's probably not that bad. But no hitting anything, especially if you're trying to learn to be more skilled in general, it's never an easy feat. Gotta love a squirter. The expanded edition? Oh, okay.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, I'm excited either way. It doesn't matter. As long as they re-release Bloodborne, I'll be excited. I don't even care what's added, what's not added. Like, I just want to play Bloodborne at a higher frame rate. It'll be good for the channel too, like in general. It's been raining all day. Do you believe that? It's been raining all day long here so far. It hasn't gotten above 80 degrees in the last 3 days. You know how rare that shit is in Arizona during the summer? It's fucking crazy. It's been the most monsoony it's been in like the last 10 years here in Arizona. It's been raining a lot. I like how that wall just fucking destroys. Look, destroys my swing. Jesus. Yeah, Bloodborne is so much fun, man. It's a fun game. I'm probably gonna play it soon, actually. After we finish the Fists Only run in Dark Souls 3, I'm gonna start Bloodborne again. Because I want to do the Fists Only run in that game. Which is rough. But I still want to do it. Especially against Lawrence. It's a big nightmare against Lawrence, honestly. Yeah, Lawrence Fists Only, though, is like 40 damage. That's basically what it is, 40 damage, the whole fucking fight. Even, like, fully leveled. Dude, I would not, dude. If they did a remaster, that would be the shit. Like, I fucking love Blue Point. They're so good at remaking games, dude. They're really good at it. I wish. I so wish. Seen Forsaken? Is it called Forsaken Me Father? Is that what it's called? Because there was a game called Forsaken on PlayStation that was pretty badass. Okay, you're gonna be one of those guys that appears on the threads I create. Well, Nameless King wasn't hard. I don't know why people say they have trouble with him. I'm like, yeah, okay, dude, whatever, shut up. Nameless King, the first time you fight him is intense. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are. It's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Stay a while and listen.
Damn, dude, the straight. Getting that fucking heal on, bitch. Come here. I got the double heal on. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, you're gonna hit me again? So I'll hit you with the same move you can't evade, because you don't have enough ADP.
Stay a while and listen.
I need the mushroom.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, Returnal's really good. I wish I had more time to master Returnal. I gotta go back and play that again, man. You changed your profile picture, Joshua. Why? It's confusing. Fair enough. But then again, it might be better suited towards you. What I said was Nameless King was intense. I didn't say he was hard. I said he was intense. So if you didn't have trouble with the Nameless King, that's fine. But you're not going to tell me that boss fight isn't fucking intense. What's up, Bo? Welcome. I mean, you don't think the majesty of the music, the fucking dragon... Like, if you don't think that's intense, man, you're dead. You're dead. You're a dead person, because that shit is pretty fucking invigorating.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, but see, even when you know, like, the fight, like, even I know the fight. I love the fight. I do it, like, I do that fight just to do it, right? I do that fight just for the hell of it, right? And the reason why is because it's fucking intense every single time I do it. I like the feeling of the boss fight. It's very satisfying. Like, there's just something very satisfying about the Nameless King boss fight. And I think it has to do with a lot of different reasons. It's very, very mechanical, right? It's very, very specifically mechanical. Like, it's a very technique-based type boss fight. Okay, so that's basically one of the reasons. Because of the setting, the music, the fucking way he looks, his attack patterns, the fucking lightning, the dragon, like, it's just so fucking intense. And that's why I said, like, that boss fight is fucking intense. You know what I mean? It's very intense. It's awesome. It's definitely my favorite in Dark Souls 3. Next to Dark Eater Madeir, of course. Tony's here, guys. That's a good thing. What's up, Tony? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they had some of the best bosses, I agree. But there are really good bosses in other games. Like honestly, I think Forlorn is one of the best boss fights. Fume Knight's one of the best boss fights. Dark Souls 1, of course, is going to be Artorias. You know? Artorias is my favorite in Dark Souls 1, just because of the intensity of it and the lore behind it. And that's what I meant by my meme when I posted it the other day, that one about the ass sweat. I didn't mean whether or not it was hard, I just meant it's fucking intense. It's like the taste of Take 5 gum, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's basically what it is.
Stay a while and listen.
One year tomorrow. Nice, Kenneth. You hate the internet? It's not my internet that's doing this. It's Facebook that's doing this right now, Steven. Oh, you're talking about people? Yeah. Hardcore Ray. I mean, I am a hardcore kid, so that makes sense. I grew up on the hardcore. The hardcore parkour. I put on the ring, yeah. Just making sure. The information on the internet? Yeah. Because it can be wrong a lot of the time and annoying. Yeah, that's the problem with the internet. There's a lot of fake shit on there. Yeah, it's only rumors. It's basically only rumors. Speculation. So I said supposedly. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. I want it to happen, but I don't know if it is. But I believe that more than I'd believe like Bloodborne 2 is ever going to come out. See what I'm saying? It's a little more viable because they already have the assets and shit. And that's why I say that. The Green Knight? Dude, I've heard of this movie. I read the story, The Arthurian Tale. Is it based on the Arthurian Tale or no? New World? No, I haven't checked it out yet. Look what happened with Elden Ring. It's true. Bloodborne 2 ain't never gonna happen, though. I already know this. Miyazaki tries to make all these, like, these specific things that he says, and people take them out of context all the time. Like, he doesn't like specifically having to work with Sony. He doesn't mind working with them, but he doesn't like to specifically just push his games onto one demographic of people. And I know this for a fact. So when he made the statement, ask Sony about Bloodborne 2, he didn't mean, hey, I want to make Bloodborne 2, but Sony doesn't want me to. What he's saying is that the reason why he doesn't want to make it is because it's only going to be on PlayStation. That's basically what he's saying. Damn, Derek. Yep. Telling you, man. You gotta watch this shit, man. They're shiesty, dude. I'm telling you. I'll take a remastered too, yeah, as well. See, that's why they went to Bandai Namco in the first place after Demon Souls. I don't know if you guys know the story, but Demon Souls wasn't supposed to be a hit at all. It was like supposed to be a bomb, and it was a bomb actually for the first 9 months of its existence outside of the development team. It was not selling at all. It was considered a failure, a commercial failure, and it was Miyazaki's first game, so he took up the reins because he was the only one that had enough balls to try to push the game in the first place, because he wanted to make a D&D type game because he was obsessed with like Dungeons and Dragons and Western lore and shit like that. So he went and he decided that he was going to do it, so they gave him the project,
and he made what he made out of Demon Souls. The only reason why Demon Souls became popular is because of word of mouth, literally. And since they had gotten that popularity after 9 months and it became successful, they didn't want to have one specific demographic people of playing their games. So they went to Bandai Namco as a publisher. So whenever you see Bandai Namco on a game from Software, it means it's going to be all platforms. And the thing with Bloodborne and Demon Souls is that they're exclusively owned by Sony PlayStation and From Software, which means that they won't be allowed on other platforms. Even though they've done it with, like, you know, other games, and I know they've done it with, like, what is it, Neo and all that other stuff. But the reality is that they're very stingy with the From Software games. I have no idea why. Specifically From Software games, they're very stingy with them. That's awesome, James. I'm excited about it. Are you online? No, I'm not online. There's no point in being online for No Death Run. Unless that's specifically the challenge. That was just Forlorn. He's a random NPC that shows up to ruin your day. You've played this before, Joshua. You know about Forlorn. It's where I get my name from, actually, is from that character. What's up, Cody? Welcome. It's been so long. Yeah, man, it's okay. He's legitimately random. That's why a lot of people don't like to no-hit run Dark Souls 2 Scholar. They usually only do original, vanilla, because he wasn't added until Scholar. So, like, a lot of people will do the safe route and just play the original. We begin. Yeah, we are. We're definitely going to be doing that, Steven. July 30th. Alright, so we got 30. We need Dex to 30. Perfect. Next we'll level ADP up to 30. We should be ready soon. For the sauce was no good. But the Tomato Knight must rise above. He's the tarnished. He must attain the golden shine again. His flame must not be extinguished, sir. Piss off the misses, I understand. I just gotta finish this run, dude. Let him single. Fair enough. I've been talking to somebody. No judgment, guys, please. No judgment. Please. Zero judgment zone, thank you. We're just talking, that's it. Like it's not crazy like that. I mean, there's been parts where it's like wow, and then like no. Like too fast. Nope. Nuh-uh. Go with the flow. Take it slow. Don't I'm not the pushy one, let's just put it that way. Okay, I'm the chill one. I'm always chill though. Like that's just how I am in general. I'm really chill. Like some people like are really really fast. I'm not a fast person. I've been through too much shit, honestly, to be fast. I take my time with a lot of different things. How many times you get hit by the boss? Yeah. Still making that game? Yeah, Dustin. It's not supposed to be a financial success either. It's just supposed to be for the fans, dude. That's basically it. So I'm not expecting to make actual money on it. It's just for fun. It's true. Yep. You're right, Derek. Absolutely correct. Take my time. It's a Nintendo type game. So I think it's like Nintendo Maker or some shit like that. Something like that. It's true, man. Honestly, that's the thing. Like, they don't even know that part about me. I don't really talk about that stuff to people. The whole charity thing, I usually don't say anything about it. I don't like quoting the Bible at all. Like, I'm not a Bible person. I've read the Bible. I was raised Catholic. But there is a state in the Bible, like a statement that says, do not let the right hand know what the left hand's doing. And that's kind of how I do it. I'm charitable usually in private. I'll do it on stream, but like the rest of the charitable acts that I do, I usually just do them in private. I don't tell people about them because, I mean, I don't think that's being humble. Like when you're like, hey, I did all this. This is what I did for you. Like I kind of think you're being a prick, to be honest with you. Like I don't think that's like a legit charitable act. And I don't like pushing that in people either. Man, I almost got wrecked by you, Jesus. Yeah, because like a lot of people will do that. Like I noticed this. Like for some reason, when somebody does something like for charity, they tend to be like, "Hey, look what a good person I am." It's like I know I'm not a good person. I'm definitely not fucking perfect. I've done shit I can't undo. I've done horrible, terrible things I'm never gonna say on stream that I regret deeply. But I'm not the best person in the world. But I try my best to be a better person. Like I can't be perfect. No one can. We all make mistakes. We all do shit we shouldn't do. And that's why I say like it's better to be realistic than to pretend like you're something you're not. You know, at least in my opinion. Like, because there is like a duality to living, you know. People have their bad and their good. Some people have more bad than good, you know. And I'm one of those people that has a lot of bad, and people don't even know that. Thanks for the stars, Tony. You have your own saying? What is it? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Derek. That's the problem. It's not a problem, but it's the deal. It really is the deal. It's usually those people that pretend like they're perfect or like they're good that end up doing the worst possible shit. And that's at least my opinion. You know what I mean? I know that there are some people out there that are genuinely good and that do good things. But I feel like a lot of those people that project themselves as a good person, I feel like those people end up doing the most vile, evil shit. Like, honestly, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that all of them are like that. I'm saying there's a good deal, though, that do that. People, if a man is dressed in white, like a fucking lawyer, you know, at a court case, more than likely he's the devil. That's all I'm going to say. He's probably got blood all over his shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, because it's like that. So, like, okay, I'm going to divulge something about myself. Obviously, some people know, some people don't know. I was sexually assaulted as a child, okay? It was a brutal sexual assault, and it happened more than once, okay? And it was pretty rough on me, mentally, sexually, like, personality-wise, right? And the person that did it to me was supposed to be my mentor. The person that was supposed to teach me a great deal about life. So, this person had a high office, and they were considered a good person, and they projected this image of being a good person. But in reality, they were probably one of the worst individuals alive. And that's why I say you have to watch people closely, because you don't know what they're capable of. And they let people get nullified into this really strange, like, dreamlike state where they just accept the fact that these are good people, when in reality, anybody could be a monster. Which is sad. It really is, because you wish you could just go through life without having to worry about that shit. But it's pretty rough. So, like, my trust level, it does not exist at all. It's completely gone. Do the jump attack. Why are you not jump attacking? There you go. You gotta wash dishes? That's fine, man. Get what I mean? Yeah. It's pretty rough, dude, when you don't know who to trust, especially when you have kids. It gets really, really fucking crazy. Because you're like, okay, this guy looks like fucking a dad on a television show who wears brightly colored sweaters, and guess what? The dad that wears the brightly colored sweaters ends up going to prison for doing unspeakable things. Do you see what I'm saying? There's the tie-in. Do you see what I'm saying? A man who basically was adored for the father figure role did some unspeakable terrible things that he can never outlive, no matter what. And no matter how much time passes, it doesn't excuse his acts. And that's why I say, like, you don't know who to trust. Because that father figure sometimes ends up being the worst possible person. Yep.
Stay a while and listen.
I agree there's still good out there. I'm not doubting that. I know that. I believe that myself. But I'm just saying, take it with a grain of salt. I basically keep my eyes on the prize constantly. You know what I mean? Constantly trying to figure out what's going on, who's doing what, that kind of shit. That's usually what I do. Like, I'm very careful about who I keep in my inner circle and shit. Because of that. Especially as a streamer, like, you have to watch yourself because people try to use you constantly. So there's always, like, this whole, like... this constant feeling of combat. Or, hypervigilance. You know what I mean? It's kind of something I grew up into, you know, growing up in a bad neighborhood around bad people. But it's something that's never really left me, and it can be tiring at times and depressing. I agree, Mel. I agree, dude. That's the thing about it, especially like in tribal communities. That's where it comes from. That's where tattooing comes from, is tribal communities. But you know where I think the stigma comes from? It comes from the concept of savagery. The concept of savagery exists like ancient, you know, it's an ancient concept that kind of endured and existed like over a long period of time. Like, because at first it was like higher class non-tribal, like, you know, like the Egyptians, and then it transferred over to the Greeks and the Romans, and people that were Nordic were considered like, what do you call it, savages. You know, the northern people, the northern men, the northern gates and all that were considered the houses of savages. So when they saw tattooed people, they made this assumption that anybody that was tattooed was a savage. So it became this stigma that they carried with them through ancient times. And now it kind of transferred into modern society to some extent. When in reality, it's like a spiritual practice. Damn, that was close. What's up, Daniel? It's going pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. I gotta turn down this TV. It's a bit loud. There we go. That's better. Do you think you come up with the painted cells that typically portrayed? What do you mean painted cells? Come from the painted cell. Oh, the Celts. Yes, I saw cells because I have crap on my computer. No wonder. Okay, yeah, painted Celts. Yep. Ancient art of tattoo. She uses thorns and ink made by herself. That's freaking awesome, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the stigma on tattoos has gone out quite a bit here in America, but it's still, I mean, it's still pretty prevalent depending on where you go. I have lived in Arizona for a long time now. I still get shit for my tattoos, especially my face tattoo. I have like older people like clutch their purse when they walk around me, and I'm like, dude, I don't need to steal your money. What the fuck, right? And then at the same time, like my cousin, he's super devout Christian, right? Like I'm not myself a devout Christian. My cousin's definitely deeply devout into Christianity, right? And he has more tattoos than I do. And like he owns like 4 barber shops in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And like this dude, like, he praises Christ every day, man. No shit, like legitimately praises Christ every day, right? And like he gets so much crap from other people. It's ridiculous. And I remember this one time, this lady was looking at him, and she was giving him like the evil eye, and she was like in her 60s, right? And he's all, may Jesus bless you. That's what he told her. And then she just like looked at him, all weird. Reminds you of Guts' life story. Yeah, Guts had a rough life. That's why I identify with him so much, to be honest with you. That's why he's my favorite protagonist, pretty much, in general. Just all together, like, my favorite. Next to Roland, of course. And then after that, it's Geralt. So it goes like this: Guts, Roland Deschain from Dark Tower, and then Geralt from The Witcher. Those are my favorite protagonists of all time. All right, you gotta back up here. Come here. Come here. Marcel, I appreciate that, man. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's not good. That was terrifying. Wow. That fucking terrified me. What a buddy, it's bobbity bee, spobbity bee. Man, you know Amazon still hasn't delivered my big batch of Berserk either. So before Kentaro died, like not even, I think like 2 weeks before he died, I ordered a giant pack of Berserk manga. Like I got like the collections, I got 2 of them, right? And they couldn't fill the order, so I was gonna wait for like 2 weeks or something. And then Kentaro died, literally 2 weeks later. And dude, you think I'm ever gonna get that Berserk? What's up, Justin? Welcome. Brick shit house. I appreciate that. I'm still waiting. They sent me an email and they're like, "Do you still want this?" Cody, we're talking about Jeff Bezos now. Now we're definitely gonna get demonetized. That's cool. I'm okay with it. As long as we don't say the Jay Epstein name, we should be okay. Though, for some reason, that's the touchy ass subject. We were talking about that last night. I've been good. Well, we didn't upgrade our weapon. We just ran through. Well, fuck. I don't care, I guess. We're gonna have to fight all these bosses with what is this? A plus. I can't see it. Hold on. A +6. I mean, well, I guess we could run back. Let's just do it. Let's just upgrade it. I'm an idiot. Dr. Evil? Did my computer had a heart attack? Yeah, it did. It won't this time, though. I know for a fact it won't. Isn't it mysterious, though, that that's what happened? I was talking about Jay Epstein, and all of a sudden the computer craps out. Like, interesting.
Stay a while and listen.
Dr. Evil. Is he going to bring a cat up there with him, you think, Dustin? I don't remember the name of Dr. Evil's cat. An air conditioner of him. Mr. Wiggles? Is that what his name is? I think his name is Mr. Wiggles, yeah. Have it, Ethan. Ethan, stop. Hey, you know what, man? I'm sorry, but I got in trouble for using that name before. The J-bomb got me, dude. I'm not even gonna joke. When I did all bosses, no death in this game the first time, it got me in a lot of trouble just using J-bomb. I'm not joking. It fucking did. And I don't know if it's because you know who went on an island, maybe. I'm just gonna say this, but I didn't say it. But I'm just saying. It's kind of weird. That specifically got me in trouble. For whatever reason. It doesn't hang by itself? God damn. That's a rough one. I like it. Yeah, $5,000 worth of hot dogs. I mean, in the White House, a hot dog costs $5,000. You guys got to remember this. Just like a hammer is like $9K. Because that's, you know, obviously what they're spending the money on. Hot dog baths. Takes about. That was a good one, dude. I'm gonna use that one. But you could next time you could say, "Hey, I got a painting of JE in my house," and your friend's like, "Really? Why would you do that?" So you know, it was free, but the sad thing is it doesn't hang itself. But I'm bumped.
Stay a while and listen.
I'm gonna use a. Michael, if we're getting shut down, I know, right? It's gonna happen, Daddy. It's gonna happen. Damn, son, calm down. What is this, Dark Souls? Jesus. Dustin, I like it. Where, dude, you guys are spawning in the weirdest areas right now. This shit is this. Let me hit your friend. I just want to hit him. What was the old joke? The old one? What kind of wood doesn't float, right? That was a classic one. I remember that one from when I was a kid. Ba-da-bee-dee, ba-dee-ba-dee, ba-doo-ba-doo. Spabba-dee, spabba-boo. Spabba-dee-ba-dee. I should have got some fucking throwing knives, man. I don't know why I did not get throwing knives. You pretty much make it safer with the throwing knives right here. Maybe I should heal my weapon already. Heal it, I mean repair it. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till after the boss. Maybe I could throw my weapon at her like fucking chivalry. No, wait, that doesn't happen. I forgot. Gotcha, baby. close one. I hate that lady so much. This guy's gonna get up, right? Yeah, he got up. Not no death, no bonfire in Dark Souls 3 because it's not possible. I've done Shrine Bonfire only. Is that kind of an answer? We're actually doing a trilogy run, no death, no bonfire, to get to 100 total. So that's the next run is a trilogy, no death, no bonfire run. All Dark Souls games. One right after the other, all in a row, man. Since when have you ever made anything easy? Yeah, there's no such thing as a no bonfire run. Anybody who calls that a no bonfire run doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. I've seen some people call that a no bonfire run. It's like, nah, that ain't no bonfire run. If it was a no bonfire run, there'd be no bonfire. That's what it comes down to. Shish kebab. Oh, that's not worth it. I thought I was gonna wreck him there, but I guess I didn't.
Stay a while and listen.
Waste the entire Saturday? I choose the latter. Yeah, I would actually fucking pay the $90. If I thought about it hard enough. Logically, it makes sense. I am not that handy. I wish I was, but I'm not handy at all. Wrecked him, I hardly knew him. Is that the rectum joke? Dude, I have not heard that in forever. Let me tell you about my friend Bill Bradsky. You guys know that skit from SNL or no? Bill Bradsky had the biggest hands I've ever seen. That's awesome though. I mean, I've worked like construction. I just mean like I don't give a shit enough. There's the difference. Like, I'm glad that you can do that, and I actually quite respect that shit. But if I don't have to, I won't. That's what it comes down to. Like, I know how to do all that shit on my car. I know how to change everything, fuel pump, fucking battery, tires, like, I except for transmission. I can't do a transmission. But if I'm gonna yell at somebody instead of doing it wrong myself, because I will do it wrong at some point. Like, for instance, if I have a chance to fuck it up, okay, and like, I don't want to crawl back under that fucking car, I'm going to pay some other guy to do it with a warranty. So if he fucks it up, then I'm going to yell at him. That's just my logic there.
Stay a while and listen.
Like, if you can do all that and enjoy doing it, cool. I do not enjoy doing it. I fucking don't. I just don't. 45 years now. My dad's a mechanic too, but he mostly works on trucks and military vehicles. So big trucks and the military vehicles. He loves it. Yeah, see, I don't love that shit. Like, I'll do it because I have to do it, but I don't fucking love it. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's cool if you do love it, and I don't have a problem with that. That's awesome because you found something you like a lot. But I personally do not care about any of that. Like, I don't want to do it. If I don't have to do it, I will not do it. My dad's one of those guys that likes it too, though. He really does. Oops. So one of my favorite circumstances happened about, I want to say 4.5 years ago, almost 5 years ago. Okay, this is something that happened. Speaking of fixing cars, right? So my dad is notoriously kind of callous. I love my dad to death, I do, but he's a callous person. It's because he's a military guy. Like, a lot of the military guys are pretty callous. Some of them, especially the older ones. But I had gotten I gotten a fucking hernia. Okay, HVAC is awesome, dude. I've done some HVAC. I love HVAC, dude. Mostly construction HVAC though. So I'd gotten a pretty bad hernia. Okay, it was pretty rough. Like the story goes like this. I was a grocery store manager, and I worked overnights. Okay, and I fucking like went. And I worked and I pushed all these different, like there's lots of water you got to move and shit like that, all that stuff, right? Displays, we were building displays of heavy ass water and stuff. It was like the 4th of July sale or some shit like that. I can't remember, right? So I did all this shit. I didn't have anybody working with me, really. I mean, the guy was kind of like terrible at his job, so I pretty much had to do all this shit, which I was used to because I worked my way up, right? And I did all this stuff, and then right afterwards, I went to the gym, and I was doing rows. I used the row machine, right? But the kind that you put weights on, right? Not the kind that you, like, just set, like, at a certain weight and then lift. Like, I literally put plates. And I did about 400 pounds, right? And I was like, okay, cool. I was feeling a little sick afterwards. I was like, all right, I don't know why I feel sick. So I went home, and I went to sleep. Right? And I woke up in the middle of the night to a tearing noise. Okay? I mean, in the middle of the day. Because I slept in the daytime because I worked overnight, right? So I heard this tearing noise, and I woke up. And I started having trouble breathing. And I went to the mirror, and let's just say I wasn't clothed, right? As I look in the mirror, everything below my waist fell about 6 inches. Just like, imagine taking off a skirt or like a pair of pants. That's what happened below. And I freaked the fuck out. Like, I was freaking out pretty bad, actually. And I didn't know what to do. And I was like, I think I have a hernia. So I called my dad. And my dad's like, oh, you'll be fine. It's just a hernia, right? And like, he's like, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You don't even need surgery. You'll be okay, right? And I'm like, believing him. I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever, right? So I'll just take it. Right? So then the next day, I went to work. And believe me, I was not having it at work. I was in a lot of fucking pain and having trouble breathing, right? So then I'm like in a lot of pain and shit, right? And I can't do anything pretty much. And like, this was a severe hernia. This wasn't like, oh, you got a kind of a mild hernia. No, I had a pretty full-blown fucking terrible hernia, right? And then what happened was, we're leaving. Me and my partner were in the car or whatever, right? And we get a flat tire. And I'm like, shit, dude, I got to change this flat tire with a fucking hernia. Like, I don't think I want to do that shit, right? So I worked the full work day. And then afterwards, about 4 in the morning, we get a flat tire. And I'm there at the QT. And I'm like, I called my dad. I was like, hey, Dad, you think you can help me with this flat tire real quick? Because I'm not feeling really well. I feel like I'm going to throw up all over the place and I'm really dizzy. And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll come down there. Right? And I'm like, all right. He's coming down. He comes down. And you know what he does? He brings me the jack. He's like, go ahead. I'm like, okay. So I start changing this tire by myself. Because because he had a hydraulic jack. I think that's why he called me. What he thought I called him, because he has the hydraulic jack, and I had the bottle jack, right? And I'm changing this fucking tire, and I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm gonna throw up all over the place, right? And he's just watching me the whole fucking time, right? And then all of a sudden, right afterwards, right? It's like 5 in the morning almost, right? This lady comes up to me while I'm done changing the tire, and she goes, "Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but I have a flat too. I don't have a jack, and I don't have anybody to call. Do you mind helping me change my tire or changing it for me?" And this lady was pretty helpless. So I was like, "Sure, why not? I'm gonna die anyways." I'm thinking in my head, "Let's do this." So there I am at like 5:30 in the morning, changing some random stranger's tire at a fucking parking lot in the middle of nowhere, with a fucking hernia, bleeding out slowly, feeling like I'm gonna throw up all over the floor. And my dad's like watching me the whole time. He just watched me. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Right? And like, the worst part about it too wasn't the fact that I had to change her tire, that my dad was sitting there doing nothing. It was that my partner was pissed because I was changing some random chick's fucking tire. She got jealous. So when we got in the car and I'm on the way home, and I feel like I'm gonna die, right? She starts yelling at me in the car for changing her tire. All the way home. Yeah, you're okay. But then it turned out, so I went to the doctor, right? And they're like, "Yeah, you have a really severe hernia. You're not going to be able to work for about 6 months afterwards." They were like, "Yeah, you can't work. You're going to cause a lot of problems. Your intestines are going to get fucked up." I'm like, "Are you serious?" Like, "Yeah, you have a hiatal hernia, and you have one of the hernia. I can't remember. The umbilicus hernia. Not the umbilicus, the one below. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. The umbilicus is the one in your stomach. It was like towards my groin. You have 2 hernias." I'm like, "Well, that's just fucking great." Like, "Yeah, you shouldn't be working at all. You shouldn't even be lifting anything above 10 pounds. I'm like, "Are you serious? What the fuck, man?" And then I told my dad, he's like, "I guess you need surgery." I'm like, "Are you serious? What the fuck, man?" I love you, Dad, but you're fucking crazy. Inguinal hernia. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That shit was painful. I had to constantly, while I was at work when I was doing that, I had to keep pushing my intestines back into the hole because I was turning into a bloomin' fucking onion. Well, I mean, luckily I had insurance, so the bill wasn't that bad. My partner had pretty good insurance. She worked for the government, so... What do I do for work? This is what I do for work now, Juan. This is all I do. I literally just play video games for a living. But back then I was a grocery store manager. I worked for a company called Sprouts. And I was the lead overnight grocery store manager. But I make more money doing this than I do being a grocery store manager, so I'd rather do this. I never intended to be a streamer, actually. I was never like, I gotta be a streamer. Like, it was never a career goal. It just kind of happened, actually. It's my favorite Dark Souls game. Can never be a streamer. It's pretty rough, dude. I wasn't comfortable at first. I had a hard time with it. So, I mean, anybody could be a streamer. You just have to overcome some social shit. And that's kind of my problems. I have social anxiety disorder. So, like, leaving the house sometimes is kind of rough for me. Working for people kind of really hurts me a little bit, too. Being at a job site. But it's something I've had to kind of, like, deal with. If you have a job where you don't have to talk to many people, that's kind of cool. That's kind of what I wanted and never got it. Oh, you hit me with that, you shit? Alright, whatever. We'll pretend like that happened. Come here. You never hit me with that anymore. No, this isn't RuneScape. Talk about the game? Yeah, the game is RuneScape, but the music's from Dark Souls too. Joshua, I think you could be a streamer, bro. I know that you probably don't want to do that, and I understand, but I think you could do it. Joshua and Steven specifically. You're pretty skilled too, Joshua. The stuff you've done is pretty intense, so... But I know you probably will never do it. But I'm just saying, you could definitely handle it. You heard that story? She's 52. She looks good for her age, dude. Dustin remembers the drug dealer story. The revenge tale. Yeah, that was fucking great, dude. That was one of my favorite memories of working at Sprouts. Do you, Joshua? For whatever reason, it's like easier for me to be on stream than it is to like handle a phone call and shit, which is weird because like I don't mind like I don't know, it's something different about people that I stream for. I don't know what it is. Maybe I feel closer to you guys. It's possibly what it is. Like I just don't feel as naked. I feel like it's okay to be naked around you guys. Like I don't mean physically, I mean emotionally. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but specifically people that like are strangers, people I have to work with, like I just don't feel comfortable. Like even family members, like I just don't feel as comfortable as I do with you guys. As fucked up as that sounds, it's kind of true. I don't wear pants at home too. Buck naked cuck. That's good, Joshua. Naked and stream. It's because I really have tits, guys, and I can't show you my tits because my ratings will get too high and I won't be a humble streamer anymore. That's why. You guys can't. You're not allowed to see the boobies without joining the OnlyFans. I finally got my top surgery. I can't wait for the rest. What a roll that was. Wear your pajamas to school day. You know, we had this weird shit at my elementary school where we were doing like Greek and Roman mythology and we all had to wear a toga. It was pretty weird. Like we were all just basically walking around in underwear and sheets. It was pretty creepy. So this is like you're messing with already fabricated houses, right? This is a construction, technically, Joshua. You're like servicing or what, or installing too. That's kind of cool, man. That's good shit. Lower back pain. I already got all of that. You know that show Battlestar Galactica? I got that Battlestar Sciatica, sir. Every day of my life. That's pretty fucking cool, Joshua. That's a legit job. That's a good job, dude. Yeah, because when I did HVAC, it was all construction, literally. My uncle and my cousin, they did it, so they got me into it, and then they, my aunt, she does the what do you call it? What are they called? Cabinets and fixtures. My aunt and my other cousin, that's what they do. My cousin's dipped out of that business, though. Going good, Jonathan. It's going good, man. They dipped out of the business. You know what they do now, which is pretty fucking interesting, actually. I don't hang out with those guys because those guys are still troublemakers. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They're fucking troublemakers. But what they do is pretty interesting, in my opinion. Which is crime scene cleanup. That's what they do now. Not crime scene, I mean, like... I don't know if they work for the... I think they work for the county. Actually, they clean up dead bodies. That's pretty much what they do for a living. It's pretty fucking strange. Which is kind of weird too, especially since they're troublemakers. And I'm not trying to say maybe they do something on the side for people, because they might. Yeah, blinds are expensive as shit, Joshua. It's crazy, right? I just don't know if I could stomach looking at dead people every day. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't think I could do it. Guys are asshats? Yeah, I believe it, Joshua. They are my cousins. They're a pain in the ass. Every single one of them is an asshole. Alright, so we got everything we need pretty much. We don't need a level anymore. It's pretty much it where we need to be. Yeah, we're good. We literally don't need to do anything else. So I don't need to wear this stupid armor anymore. Thanks for the luck, man. I appreciate it no matter what.
Stay a while and listen.
I won't need to do this, but I'm going to anyways. I could have just got all the repair powders I needed. Oh man, you know what? I don't have enough souls for that. I didn't buy. Oh shit. We're gonna be short. I should have saved me some souls. I should have saved like at least 10 grand. We need at least 14 to get through the rest of the game. Repair powders. I mean, maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. We'll see. We'll be cutting it close, though. Dabba-dee, abba-dee-ba-dee, sabba-dee, abba-ba-doo. I'm almost done, baby. Almost done with the run.
Stay a while and listen.
Kill more people than normal. You should be close. Yeah. We're almost done with this run. I just have to clear 2 areas, pretty much. Yeah, I think if we just stand there in front of that gate and let those guys respawn over and over again, we should be fine. Because, like, those guys respawn infinitely, so you're right. If we just sit there and just farm those guys for a bit, we should be okay. I might have to put the stupid guard back on. I hate this costume so much. Like, it's ugly. Like, they could have at least gave different versions of this where it was, like, less ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is pretty hideous. Let's get up. There's a soul of a hero over here, though. I forgot about it. Yeah, there is a soul of a hero. So we should be able to do that. Who the fuck throws a rock? Yeah, like, imagine you're running towards a guy with a sword and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw a fucking rock. That's my defense. I'm gonna throw a rock at this guy. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Wrong way again. Jesus. I doing chivalry? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the fun. It gets you sidetracked from objectives, though, if you kill too many people. Like, it's possible to gank spank a lot in that game, which is fun. But if you get caught up, you'll lose the objective. It's the only problem with that. You know what they need is they need a one-on-one mode, Joshua, in that game. Like, they really do need a one-on-one, like, PvP type mode. Like an arena. Dude, I was taking a puff. Calm down. Fuck. A ram skull? Where was that at? What is this? Divine blessing? Yeah, I'll take it. Servers in PC. Ah, okay. It's probably the tournament grounds. Because that would make the most sense. It's such a small map. And you can watch what's happening. So that would make sense. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Killed him too fast.
Stay a while and listen.
What's up, Patrick? Welcome, man. If you guys are just tuning in, this is No Death, No Bonfire. Fajitas right now. It's early as shit, Patrick. I like how you live, you crazy motherfucker. You having a beer, too? The midget. Well, see, my thrusting weapon isn't really the type you spin around with, so I don't really utilize that. Because I'm a spear guy. You know this already. So there has to be a different way to use a spear, like with the lower guard. There has to be. I love this spear, man. I really do. I like getting around the side of people and punching them in the face. The hand switching's usually where I get them. When you switch what hand you're using. Because they'll think it's coming from the right hand side and I'll end up switching it to the left. So their guard is on the right hand side and I'll poke them in the face. It's usually how I do it. It's the turning specifically is what I'm talking about. Alright, I'll mess with it, Joshua. Yeah, show me, man. I'm down to learn. If it's going to make it more effective. No bonfire run, yeah. That's the thing about the no bonfire run is the weapon degradation is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's just bad in general. Like, it's pretty rough. Some people I see that they do the no death, no bonfire, and it takes them like 40 hours. And I'm like, geez, how does it take you 40 hours to do a no death, no bonfire run? I don't understand why. That's the thing. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I legitimately don't understand the logistics. I don't understand the logistics. Why would it take you 40 hours to do a no death, no bonfire run? Do you guys have any answers for me? Way too cautious? Yeah, I guess I'm not very cautious. I'm pretty rough. I just go through shit. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. No, that's the thing about it. They're just any percents, a lot of them. Oh, all bosses with a shield. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant legitimately all bosses, no death, no bonfire. I was like, that's never been done before, sir. I'm going to be doing that eventually. No, yeah, that would make sense. Like, you're going to get you got to level up your shield, and you got to get the Santir spear, and I guess that makes sense, logically, if you do it that way. That makes sense. Get her done. Fuck that shit. You know when I do fists only, soul level 1 in this game. That's when I'll be doing that. I actually am going to do fists only, soul level 1. I have to finish fists only, soul level 1 in Dark Souls 3 first, though. Which might take some time. Because right now I'm at the Abyss Watchers. And I'm trying to do it hitlessly. So it's pretty rough. It's pretty hard, actually, because you don't do a lot of damage. You do 15 damage, pretty much. Get her done. Yeah, man, that boss fight's fucking hectic sometimes. They're just annoying. Yeah, they're not hard, they're just irritating. Because they're literally everywhere, dude. Champion, yeah, I have to finish the rest of the game. I was doing Dancer, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do Abyss Watchers, because Dancer is gonna take at least an hour to beat with soul level 1 fists only, and that's flawlessly fighting the Dancer without Estus flasks and not getting hit for an hour straight. Think about that. It's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. It really is. You've hit, yeah, I've done soul level 1 no rings hitless on Dancer before. No rings, no armor. Flawless. Yeah, more than one. Yeah, it's true. I've done a lot of it. It's just fists only, though. Soul level 1 is a whole other level of fucking painful. It literally is just like a whole other level of fucking pain. Because 15 damage on the Dancer, man, it's... With no rings, like, dude, it's fucking terrible. And having to be precise at all points, it's just like, fuck that. Dark Souls masochist. I'm gonna call the dancer daddy when we're done. Oh, you know what? Let's go buy some repair powder because I don't want to come back here. I was thinking about doing it after this boss fight, but those guys are gonna rush me. So let's just go get. Let's go get the repair powder now, so I won't have to later. I have to be very careful coming out here though, because these guys, some of them are pretty devastating. What's up, Mustafa? Welcome. Yeah, I have plenty, but I want at least 14. So I want to make sure I have enough. I don't want to be stuck, like, you know, somewhere and just be completely screwed. I probably have completely enough, but... I'd rather be safe than sorry. This is why a run takes 40 hours, right? What I'm doing now. Max level. Yes, Majula is what playing. Yes, correct. Majula's theme. From this game that we're currently playing. Dom Ray. Jesus. Dom Daddy. Have you guys seen the Archthrones preview for Dark Souls 3? The mod? It's pretty cool. It's basically Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. So it's Dark Souls 2, but in the graphics of Dark Souls 3. They have all he built like literally all kinds of structures and crazy shit from Dark Souls 2 to put in Dark Souls 3. It's insane. It's pretty fucking cool, actually. It even uses sound clips from, yeah, it uses sound clips from Dark Souls 2 in it. You hear Vindrick's voice. And it's not just this, so get this, too. They actually brought AI from other Dark Souls games and put it in Dark Souls 3. Ornstein's in Dark Souls 3. Legit Ornstein, not like the modded, what do you call it, Nameless King. It's legit Ornstein's AI. And he's fighting with the Nameless King in, what's it called? Where you fight Ornstein and Smo. It's badass, dude. It's legit, dude. It's fucking awesome. It's called the Archthrones. I don't know when it's coming out, but it looks fucking amazing. It looks really good. I mean, if they remade it, they'd have to remake Dark Souls 1 first. Because Dark Souls 1 definitely needs the blue point treatment. I'm not going to lie. I was really enamored with Remaster, but it's because I really like the original. But I honestly think it needs a remake. I'll take some fajitas, Patrick, yes. You stream it? Yeah, when it comes out, I'll definitely stream it. Just like when Darkness Falls comes out, I'm definitely streaming that too. Darkness Falls looks awesome. Doesn't come out to December though. They use Sekiro animations in Darkness Falls, which is pretty interesting. You bitch.
Stay a while and listen.
Really? You shithead. This is the most I've gotten hit by this boss in a while. Yeah, it's a mod. Tooth Fairy Edition? What the fuck? Yeah, so like, it's a mod for Dark Souls 1. It completely rethinks and it changes the map around. And basically, you're like a hollow type ninja character. And what you do is, in order to gain heals, you have to harm yourself and lose your health. Like, lose a portion of your health to have heals, to regain your ability to heal. And it has the dashing and attack animations from Sekiro in it. It's badass as shit, dude. You start off at the kiln going towards the first flame. This game is totally worth playing. Your friends, either your friend's an elitist or he's a memer. He's just a troll. This game is really good. Especially the DLC. So if you play it, look forward to DLC specifically. The base game ain't so bad. But it's not like perfect. The DLC is where it really shines. The DLC is some of the best DLCs ever made. Like, I'm not even going to joke. It's better than pretty much most of Dark Souls 3. The only really big redeeming factor for Dark Souls 3, in my opinion, is the Ringed City. Legitimately. Yeah, they're starting to mix and match like mod animations like from other games and shit, which is kind of cool because I'm hoping for a Bloodborne thing. But that can't happen unless Bloodborne's on PC. Because imagine fighting fucking like Cleric Beast in Dark Souls 3. That shit would be amazingly fun. See, the Ring City is basically their callback to Dark Souls 2. I don't know if you know that, Zachary. There's even areas from Dark Souls 2 in the Ring City. Legitimately. The Ring City is completely inspired by Dark Souls 2 DLC. The whole thing. Literally. Except for, of course, the bosses. Some of the bosses, of course, are specifically inspired by the DLC in the first game. But, like I said, Dark Souls 2 is definitely worth playing. It has the most replayability, has the most content, has the most items. One of the best PvP systems ever made. So it's definitely worth playing, dude. So basically all three DLCs, oh, excuse me, two DLCs specifically, those so like, okay, the Burnt Ivory King and the old Iron King inspired the Ringed City. Basically. It would be though, right? Yeah, $10. You can't go wrong with $10 either way, even if you don't like the game. $10 ain't shit, dude. Yeah, that's what they're trying to get into, doing Sekiro bosses on here, which would be pretty cool. I dig that. They'd have to find a way to balance it though a bit, because the mechanics, like for instance, like when I did the Sekiro mod on Dark Souls 3, they should have made it so you can parry every boss and every attack, but no, they didn't do that. And I can't get mad at the programmer of the mod because it's not his fault necessarily, but because it is a lot of hard work to do that shit. Be impossible? I don't think it'd be impossible. It'd just take a really long time. Yeah, balancing it, yeah. It would just take a long time. I mean, because they're at the point where they're starting to get structures from other games and put them in Dark Souls. Or like refabricate them and reuse them. Because there's another one coming out that's like basically the original Painted World from the original Dark Souls game, and it has assets from Dark Souls 1 in it. It's possible to do it. It's just rough. Do I have to kill you too? Are you gonna keep shooting at me? Hold on, I gotta check this before I go this way, because I don't need the trouble. Yeah, she's gonna keep shooting at me. I have to go this way. I don't usually have to kill this chick, but if it goes bad like this, she will kill me, or I will get killed trying to run away from these guys. I went too far to the right-hand side. I mean, honestly, Gale mixed with the Soul of Cinder would be badass. And then, like, he turns into fucking the Sword Saint halfway through the fight, dude. Man, imagine that shit. That would be crazy. Yeah, Sword Saint would be impossible in Dark Souls. Like, with the combat style in Dark Souls, it'd pretty much be impossible. Imagine that though, like they did like the final like boss like here where there's 3 bosses, but it ends up being Gale, the Soul of Cinder, and fucking Sword Saint. Imagine that. That'd be fucking rough, dude. That'd be awesome though. It'd be cool. It'd be fucking terrifying and fucking impossible, but it'd be fucking cool. And I'm pretty sure not a lot of people would be able to beat it. This is why I wanted 14, because of these guys. I mean, I could just take all my shit off, but I'm being lazy, I guess, and cautious. You'd cry. I think everybody would. Even I would cry. I'd be like, why do we have to do this now? Why is this a thing? Yeah. Imagine fucking enemy randomizer with Sekiro bosses and Dark Souls bosses mixed together. That'd be a fucking nightmare. You got Lady Butterfly and fucking Aldrich and Jesus Christ, dude. And the Ancient Dragon? Fuck that shit, dude. That would be ridiculous, James. Especially with how hard the Ancient Dragon hits. Shooting spells at your ass while you're trying to fight fucking... Yeah, that would be bad, dude. That'd be terrible. Yeah, the dragons are probably some of the better boss fights. I think they finally... I mean, the dragon in Elden Ring looks pretty legit. Yeah, Bjorn. That's what, I mean, sorry, Derek. Yeah, that's what... that would be bad. Like, I'm just saying, like, that would be fucking ridiculous. You're walking up the hill and the fucking sword dude isn't the sword dude, he's the fucking sword saint. You know, in Dark Souls 3, when you're walking up that hill and you have to fight the sword master. Yeah, that's the one, Manuel. Yeah, yes, exactly. Swords with Ancient Dragon. Dude, fuck, dude. Man, that would be rough as shit, dude. Smash your Xbox. Break, dude. I gotta get through here, you shits. We got 69 life gems left. It's the lucky number. That was bad. This is going to be rough right here. Oh, we got lucky there. I should have hit them both at the same time. So it caused like a half-second interruption for the AI because I missed. It's Inhaler and Fear, right? Dude, I'm gonna watch the new Dune. Hopefully it's good. I haven't read the books, though. Which makes me feel like I should have read the books. But there's just so many fucking books to read, dude, for Dune. Like, a lot. Alright, so this is where my PC crashed yesterday night. Literally right here. Fuck that shit. I would not want to fight that shit, man. Fuck that shit. What do you mean, based on the size of your screen, there should be an output for it. It won't really. That's weird. There's an option for me when I go into it. John Crapper? Yeah, I've heard this. That's why they call it the Crapper. That's why they also say you're going to take a crap, because it's somebody's name. It's not really like... It's not really a bad word. Because before Crapper, they just literally called it excrement. Or shit. That's literally it. That's why in the Middle Ages, when they were trying to yell the word shit, they mostly said excrement. Excrement! Yeah, I usually play windowed, James, just because I'm used to it. But if you're trying to get immersive, it's not fun to do that. The John is true. John Crapper. Imagine if your last name is Crapper. Oh my god. You have some fucking trouble growing up, that's all I'm gonna say. What's up, Matthew? Welcome.
Stay a while and listen.
Not as much experience. Yeah, there has to be a way to do it, man. I'm pretty sure there is. In the settings, the video settings. We still have 69 life gems, guys. It's the lucky number.
Stay a while and listen.
Did they really? I haven't watched South Park in a very long time.
Stay a while and listen.
Holy Bonfire. Banana bread at work, bro? Banana bread sounds delicious. I love banana bread. Banana spread. Banana bread. What about swear words? They're just like random amalgamations of specific relationships that people had with words in general. The word fuck, I'm pretty sure, didn't really mean anything at one point. It's probably a bad translation of another like word that doesn't exist in English. Banana Fred. Chili cheeks. I'm down. Chili cheeks. That sounds like an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force to me, Derek, more than South Park. Oh, does it really? You see? There you go. That's where fuck comes from. Flicking to strike. Makes sense. There you go. There's the origin. Fook. Are you a ghost? Because that ass is getting peppered. What? What? Pepper the Ghost? Is that like a Disney reference? Is that a Dark Souls reference? That's a Dark Souls reference, isn't it? Fick in German. To milk a cow? What?
Stay a while and listen.
You guys are weird. I need a drink. I'm fucking thirsty. I'm gonna get a drink after we cross the bridge. Maybe I should just run for it, because if I wait, I'm probably gonna get in trouble and get killed, because that's usually how my brain works. I gotta keep going. The coiled sword, right? Don't give in. Don't become an ashen asshole too late. Okay, keep hitting me. Why am I so staggered? Are you serious? That amount of stagger was stupid. And this is why we use mushrooms for this area. 'Cause fuck that shit. I send my random DMs, ask if I want to get... What? We don't talk about that on stream. Yeah, we do. Whatever you want to talk about, Don. You gotta see it through. I think the most random... what do you call it? So the most random specifically from a woman I ever got, which was pretty fucking random, was, hey, can I sit on your face? And I literally never messaged her before. And I was like, I don't know you. What the fuck? Why? I don't fucking know you.
Stay a while and listen.
The cow shit. Okay, just making sure. I kind of half believed you. She might want to be making that OnlyFans content, Don. You might make some cash, bro. You can make like $400. Just let her do it. Just make sure you make cash. I'm pretty sure you'll make some money. No place to spit but his face. I like that shit. That's good. You ever sit on a tomato? Actually, I've done that before, yes. By accident. The worst was I sat on a pair of scissors once, and that was not fun. You guys ever sit on a pair of scissors? I was like 14 when it happened. It was pretty fucking terrifying. I swear to God, one of the points of the scissors went straight in my ass cheek. Well, if it isn't good old Forlorn. Where the fuck is he, though? I've never had him spawn right there before. I don't think I have. I don't know where he spawns at. Sexy Gundams? Yes, do that. Don't poke him or anything. Just do that. I don't know, like, the random DM thing is kind of like... I don't understand some people. Like, some of the stuff that people send me. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, you just think I'm automatically gonna be like, oh yeah, let's do this. Like, I don't even fucking like know who you are. You couldn't even like say hi or like how's it going. You just had to go straight for the pictures or the grotesque shit you're gonna say. Like, you can't just fucking at least try to be a half decent human being before you try to get in my pants. Like, what's the fucking problem? What the fuck, man? Who'll win? I'll win by using my brain. Watch. I'll show you the best way to beat Forlorn. This is definitely the smart way to do it. See? It's the best way to beat Forlorn right there. That's like IQ 1000 right there. Could you stop poking me, please? This is what Don's gonna say soon. Could you stop poking me, please? Oh, that miss! I just want to poke you! Thank you. That body went flying. Patrick, that's funny. See, let's read this. Had some girl invite me, and one day didn't know her all that well. We had crazy, you know what? For two days later, my woman comes into the room and says, "What the fuck is this? This chick was a webcam girl," and I ended up on. Well, you never know. I mean, it is legit business. That's why you gotta watch out, dude. Because like people that do that, like straight out, hey, look at this. It's like, yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do. Are you trying to blackmail me? Are you trying to, like, that's where my brain goes. Are you blackmailing me? Are you trying to get me in trouble with YouTube and stuff? Or you trying to turn me into like one of those stories? Why we don't support this guy kind of thing? Like I don't want to be involved in that shit, man. I've had people legitimately ask me to be a part of their content, and I'm not even going to explain what content in the past, with really good pay, mind you. It was really good pay. I just didn't want to be involved. Those days were gone and dead when I moved away from Vegas. That's all I'm going to say. You guys don't know nothing about that. You don't need to. Okay? I don't do them donkey shows no more. I'm just kidding.
Stay a while and listen.
Clone Wars on GameCube. We're legit after this, Steven. I'm playing. We're gonna play some Chivalry. So legit after this. We're almost done. We have one more boss to kill. You'll be on? Okay. I mean, should I level? I don't need to. Let's just fucking do it anyways. Ray, why the giant in the spider? I don't remember what the deal is with that. It had to do with the Lord Soul. Because you can't get the Lord Soul from killing the spider. Because it belongs to the Pale Drake. And what it was is, I think what happened is in that cave, Freya was, what do you call it, growing and growing and growing. And the guy that's in that little room was the one that fed her all the time, and Freya became so large that she ate the dragon. I think that's what I can't remember if that's proper, but that's what I think it is. So basically you can't get the Pale Drake soul because of the fact that she killed him pretty much. So it resides somewhere else, lost in a memory. So this is the element of time travel that wasn't allowed in the game. You gotta understand, because this is a plot hole, right? Originally, the version of this game that we got wasn't exactly what the original director wanted, because he got fired, and there was time travel elements involved. So in order to get a specific Lord Soul, you have to go back in time. So instead of calling it like a time portal, they called it a memory, because it no longer existed. Derek. Well, that's the thing about it. When I lived in Vegas, my ex was like a hairdresser. Her best friend and some of her other friends did pornography. Like, I can't lie, they did pornography. And they were into the lifestyle. And they knew people from LA, and that's kind of how I met her because I lived in LA. She was into adult entertainment as well, but not the same kind. She used to be a dancer in Vegas, but she would also do hair, like lots of hair. Like, she got paid a lot of money for hair, actually. And let's just say a lot of those friends made a lot of money on weekends. That's all I'm going to say. Lots of money. And like, it is lucrative. But I don't know about the long-term effects, like, because there weren't any older people involved. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't know what the long-term effects of something like that is mentally. What's up, Gerald? Welcome. Because they were supreme alcoholics. We were all alcoholics and drug addicts. We were all doing some shit we shouldn't be doing. Like, lots of shit we shouldn't be doing. On a daily basis. Staying up to, like, sometimes 8 in the morning and waking up at, like, 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Like, it was that bad. Like, it was fucking terrible. I don't know what you can craft, actually. I don't remember ever trying to craft anything. We have to find out one day, because I haven't done that in a while, like try to craft boss weapons. I forgot. Probably look at Wikipedia to find out. The wiki, excuse me. It will tell you exactly what you can craft with it. What made you do streams? It was random. I started playing Dark Souls when Remastered came out again. Because I was with a woman for years, like 7 years. And she hated video games dramatically, like just fucking hated them. So I didn't play like standard video games on it. I just played on and off for 7 years. And what happened was I wasn't in a relationship with her anymore. So I started playing Dark Souls again. Like, I started playing again. And played Remastered. And I played with a group of friends. And I carried them through the whole game pretty much. And literally, they legitimately, they know that I carried them. They did, like, they would be in the corner and I'd be fighting the boss. That's how I carried them. And they were like, hey, you should try streaming. You're really good. So then I started streaming on Twitch just for funsies, really. And I just sold my business, so I had nothing better to do. So I would just sit there and play for like 12 hours a day. And Facebook offered me Level Up. This was before Level Up was a thing. Like, they legitimately sent me an email saying you should be a Level Up, streamer, because I had a page already. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's do this. And I tried it out, and the first stream I got 2,000 views. And literally just kept playing since then. Like, it was never something that was supposed to be a full-time job. You know what I mean? It was something that I just kind of, like, did for fun. And the more I did it, the more fun I had. So even now, I pretty much love doing this. And I didn't know I was going to love doing this. That's the funny part. I had no idea that I was going to enjoy it so much. And it became this thing where I can't imagine doing anything else. Like, I fucking love doing this. What's up, Adam? So that's how I became a streamer. Like, I wasn't planning on being a streamer. It just happened. Yeah, the first run I ever did on Facebook was a Soul Level 1 run. And I hit list Gwyn without parrying him. And I was like, okay, there's like 5 people, 6 people watching me, cool, whatever, right? That's what I thought. I didn't even look at the people viewing. I was like, I'm just going to watch and see what happens, right? And I did. I just literally just did my own thing, didn't really pay attention, just responded to chat. Like I had practiced on Twitch, because I had nobody watching me on Twitch, literally. And I was just real personable, you know? And next thing you know, I'm done with the stream and I look at it and I've got like 2,000 views. And I'm like, holy crap, this is pretty interesting. I didn't know this was going to happen. And then legitimately, I just kept streaming. I just kept streaming and streaming and streaming, and it just paid off eventually. That's literally what happened. I wasn't planning on it. I didn't have a goal. I just started streaming. Well, when I got the taste for it, that's when I started planning things out. That's when I started getting goals. It was pretty weird, actually. It just kind of happened. It was serendipitous, I guess is the word. That's not good. Okay, gotta be careful, real careful here. Gotta heal at the right time. Okay, we're good. We just gotta back off. That one guy right there, the throne defender, he's he's got a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage. So I have to be very careful, especially with the buff. If you're not careful, you will die, especially in the wombo combo that they do. Jesus Christ, this is sloppy as shit, man. Alright, now I can kill Throne Watcher. But I gotta look for the right opportunity to do it. Dude, I want to be featured in there because there's stuff that people do that's very mundane compared. I'm not saying that I'm a god, okay, of Dark Souls, but I've done some shit that no one's ever done before that's kind of ridiculous, actually. And I kind of feel like a lot of the stuff they put on game ranks is pretty mundane comparatively to other fucking accomplishments people have done, including my own. Your PC sucks. Well, I mean, you don't have to have like a fucking high-powered PC to start streaming, man. You just need something that's gonna do the job. You know what I mean? Basically. Alright, that was No Death, No Bonfire. No Death, no run number 197 out of 200. Once we get the trilogy run, the No Death, No Bonfire trilogy run, then I'll be working a lot on my no-hit runs. Because I still want to do a trilogy no-hit run. Of course, the ultimate goes all bosses, all games. No-hit. Yeah, I'll do Chivalry now. Let's do Chivalry right now. I'm gonna go straight into chivalry right this second. Actually, thanks for the GG. I'm gonna do it on the same stream. I'm not gonna stop the stream. We're just gonna do chivalry right now.